Welcome you all to the video lecture on convolution of two signals. So let me have x of t which is equal to 1 for 0 to 2 and h of t equal to 3 into e power minus 0.5 t for t greater than or equal to 0. So the convolution formula is given by y of t equal to x of t star h of t, which is given by minus infinity to infinity x of tau h of t minus tau d tau. And here the convolution is between x of t and h of t. So first step, when we see the convolution formula, here we have x of tau and here we have h of t minus tau. So we need to convert your t terms into tau terms first. So our first step, we need to convert your x of t as x of tau and h of t as h of tau, and then what are all the other operation that has been involved in this formula, we need to reverse. So when you see this term h of t minus tau, first step I have converted h of t into h of tau and then minus tau I have, so it is reversal operation. So I have to find out h of minus tau, time reversal operation I have to apply, and then I have shifting h of minus tau plus t I have, so it is time shifting operation. So the fourth operation is h of minus tau plus t, which is nothing but h of t minus tau. So here I have time reversal operation and here I have time shifting operation. And then finally these two are multiplied. So the next operation is multiplication operation. That is, I have to find out x of tau into h of t minus tau, and the last operation is integration. I need to find out the final integration of your x of tau into h of t minus tau. So minus infinity to infinity x of tau h of t minus tau d tau I have to determine, and then here I have to multiply x of tau and h of t minus tau, and then I have to integrate. I need to know what are all the values of t. So that is the first step. I need to find out how I have to shift my h of minus tau, with what value I have to shift. So I need to find out the values of t. So in this problem, what is the values of t? For x of t, the value is 1 for 0 to t, 0 to 2, and h of t, the value is 3 into e power minus 0.5 t for t greater than or equal to 0. So first of all, my first x of t, first signal x of t varies from 0 to 2. So x of t, it is equal to 1 for 0 to 2, and h of t, the value is 3 into e power minus 0.5 t greater than or equal to 0. So which I can write as 0 to infinity. So we need to find different cases of t first, that is your first step. So how we have to find out the cases of different cases of t? So generally, for example, if I take some limits L1 to U1 and then L2 to U2, okay, so lower value, so lower limit 1, lower limit 2, and then upper limit 1, upper limit 2, if this is the general concept given what in the particular problem. So if it is so, the different cases of t, how I have to find out? Add these two values. I need to find out L1 plus L2. So t will be lesser than L1 plus L2. This will be the first case of t. And then the next case of t will be L1 plus L2 to lower value of upper limit. Okay, so lower value of upper limit. So let me take lower value of upper limit is U1, and then the third case, lower value of upper limit. Okay, so let me take lower value of upper limit as U1, from that to higher value of your upper limit, higher value of upper limit. So let me take that as U2. Okay, and then the fourth case is higher value of upper limit to addition of your upper limits, so u1 plus u2, and the final case is u1 plus u2 addition of upper limits to infinity. Okay, so according to the problem the number of cases will be differing, so it is not necessary all the problems should have all 5 cases. So some problem will have 2 cases, some problem will have 3 cases. So considering this problem, how you have to find out the values of t? So it will be, the first case is t lesser than L1 plus L2. So here this is L1, this is L2, and this is U1, this is U2. So first case, let me write here. So case 1 will be t lesser than L1 plus L2. So L1 plus L2 is 0. Okay, so t less than 0. And the second case is L1 plus L2 to lower value of upper limit. So when I see the upper limit, here it is 2, here it is infinity, which is lower value? 2 is lower value. So the second case will be 0 to 2. And the third case is lower value of upper limit to higher value of upper limit. So it will be from 2 to infinity. Okay, so once you have reached your infinity, you can stop your cases. So when I compare this general case with the given problem, first thing is t lesser than L1 plus L2. So L1 plus L2 is 0, so t lesser than 0, that is your first case. Second case, L1 plus L2 to lower value of upper limit, so it is 2, so 0 to 2, and lower value of upper limit to higher value of upper limit, so here it is 2 to infinity. So once you have reached your infinity, you can stop your cases. So for this problem only 3 cases are available. One is t less than 0, another one is 0 to 2, another one is 2 to infinity. Okay. So once you have determined your cases, so this thing you have to determine next. Okay. So I'll go to the next page. So once you have determined your cases, so what are all the cases you have? T less than 0, next is 0 to 2, the third case is 2 to infinity. So once you have completed this thing, we have to go for the diagram representation of each and everything what you have in the formula. So x of tau I have, so if you want you can write the formula also. Y of t equal to minus infinity to infinity x of tau h of t minus tau d tau. Okay, so given in the problem x of t is 1 for 0 to 2. Okay, so I have, when I replace t by tau, I have x of tau equal to 1, and this is the case for tau varying for 0 to 2. And h of tau means I have 3 into e power minus 0.5 tau, and this is the case for tau greater than or equal to 0. So draw both the graphs first. Okay, how you will draw your x of tau? The value is 1 for 0 to 2. The value is 1 for 0 to 2, and this is nothing but x of tau. The amplitude is 1 for 0 to 2, and which is the x axis you have tau, y axis you have x of tau. This is x of tau. And draw h of tau. Draw your h of tau, since it is exponential signal. Okay, so it is decaying exponential signal. So start with, for example, substitute tau equal to 0. So e power 0 is 1. So 1 into 3 is 3. It will start with 3. And substitute tau equal to infinity, e power minus infinity is 0. 0 into any value is 0. So it goes up to 0 for infinity, and it will be decaying like this. Exponential signal, it will be decaying like this, and you can roughly draw your diagram. So this is tau, this is h of tau. Okay, and then the third diagram is reversal diagram. H of minus tau you have to draw. So how you will draw your h of minus tau? H of minus tau is just the reversal of your value. Okay, and before that how it will be varying? It is varying from 0 to infinity, a decaying signal. Okay, so now draw the reversal diagram, just time reversal. So it will be like this. Okay, so amplitude remains same, only time axis differs. So 0 to infinity now becomes minus infinity to 0. The fourth signal is h of minus tau plus t. Okay. So, generally it is a time shifting operation. Time shifting operation means we need to substitute this value equal to 0. So, what happens? Minus tau plus t equal to 0. So, t equal to tau, or in another way I can say tau is equal to tau is equal to t. Okay. So, I can write tau is equal to t. Why? Because the signal varies with respect to tau, I need to determine the tau value. So, this is h of minus tau, I need to draw h of minus tau plus t. So, I need to add t with each and every instance of tau in your h of minus tau in order to get h of minus tau plus t. Okay. So, I will get minus infinity plus t is nothing but minus infinity, it does not change, but 0 plus t it becomes t here. Okay. So, minus infinity plus t is nothing but minus infinity, 0 plus t is nothing but t, just we are doing a time shifting operation. Okay. So, you will get the signal like this. Okay. But we do not know what is t. According to the values of t, it differs. Each and every diagram for h of t minus tau, it differs. Okay. So, as of now these 4 diagrams you have to use, and then see your convolution formula. We have x of tau, this thing, and we have h of t minus tau, this thing. Okay. So, we are going to consider only this diagram and this diagram to find out the convolution of a 2 signals. Okay. So, according to the 3 cases, whatever we have t less than 0, 0 to 2 and 2 to infinity, we need to find out this integration part. Okay. So, first let us consider the first case, t less than 0. Okay. So, we need to consider this diagram and this diagram. Okay. So, first let us draw x of tau. Okay. So, first case t less than 0, t less than 0 means first of all draw your x of tau signal as it is, as how you have to draw as it is. Okay. This is 0 to 2, the amplitude is 1, draw your x of tau. Okay. And in the formula we need to multiply x of tau into h of t minus tau. Okay. So, we need to draw h of t minus tau. So, roughly if you want you can draw your h of t minus tau here. Okay. So, how it will be? It is looking like this, minus infinity to t. Okay. So, it is the h of t minus tau. First case, take t less than 0. Okay. So, let me consider t less than 0, let me consider t equal to minus 1, let me consider t equal to minus 1. How your diagram will be? When t equal to minus 1, how will you draw this diagram? It becomes minus infinity to minus 1. Okay. Just consider some value which is lesser than 0. I am considering t equal to minus 1. Okay. So, it will be minus infinity to minus 1. Now, this is the case for h of t minus tau for first case t less than 0. So, actually I am considering minus 1. Okay. You can consider minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, any value, but anyway we need to know that it is going to be there in the signal which is left shifted, right. So, you should have somewhere here, you will have the signal somewhere here like this. Okay. It is not necessary you should take minus 1, you can take minus 2 also, minus 3 also, somewhere here you will have h of t minus tau. Okay. So, actually it is not minus 1, okay, as in the diagram it is actually t. Okay. So, when you convolute, when you multiply these 2 diagrams, okay, you have to draw like this, it is minus infinity to t. Okay. If I consider t less than 0, I will have your h of t minus tau as this. So, when you multiply h of x of tau into h of t minus tau, okay. So, we need to consider whether there is any overlap or not. Okay. So, what is the amplitude here? It is 3. Whether there is any overlap, there is no overlap of the signal of h of t minus tau and x of tau. So, you can write the condition that there is no overlap. There is no overlap between x of tau and h of t minus tau. Okay. There is no overlap between x of tau and h of t minus tau. Therefore, your convolution y of t equal to x of t star h of t is equal to 0. If there is no overlap, you can say that the convolution is equal to 0. So, let me discuss about your second case. Okay, what is the second case? 0 to 2. Second case is 0 to 2. First of all, I need to draw x of tau as it is. What is the value? It is 0 to 2, the amplitude is 1. Okay, and I need to draw your, roughly draw your h of t minus tau diagram. Okay, and here I need to consider 0 to 2 value. Okay, so let me consider t is equal to 1. Okay, let me consider t is equal to 1. How will you draw the diagram? When t is equal to 1, what happens? This will become 1. Okay, so you will have your signal up to this. Okay, I am considering t is equal to 1. If it is so, I have to draw your diagram. This is nothing but h of t minus tau for your second case. I am considering t equal to 1. If I take 1.5 also, definitely it is above 0. Okay, after 0 only you have to draw. If it is 0.1 also, after 0 up to this you will get. But actually this is not 1, this is actually t1. Okay, so the amplitude is 3. So once you have obtained this, okay, actually it is 1 means you will have before 2. So that logic only you need to understand. Okay, so if I substitute 1, definitely it will be greater than 0 and less than 2. So how we have to draw the diagram like this. So when you multiply x of tau into h of t minus tau, you will have your diagram like this. Okay, so it will be somewhat in between 0 and 2. Okay, for whatever may be the value, 1.9, 1.2 or 0.1. So it will be between 0 to 2. That logic you need to understand. So this value is nothing but t. Okay, so whether there is any overlap, between x of tau and h of t minus tau, yes it is. Okay, so where there is a overlap between this region, because x of tau exists for 0 to t and h of t minus tau also it is there for 0 to t. So there is a overlap between these two regions of x of tau and h of t minus tau. So how you have to find out your y of t means, the general integration formula is minus infinity to infinity, correct? Minus infinity to infinity x of tau h of t minus tau d tau. Okay, so since there is a overlap between these two things within the range 0 to t, I have to put 0 to t. Okay, why? Because there is a overlap existing between these two ranges. And what is x of tau now? Okay, actually x of t is 1. Okay, for 0 to 2. What is x of tau? X of tau also becomes 1 because there is nothing to substitute t. Okay, and then h of t is 3 into e power minus 0.5 t. Now I need to determine what is h of t minus tau. T minus tau means wherever I have t, I have to replace it by t minus tau. So it will become 3 into e power minus 0.5 into t minus tau. Okay, so like this I have to substitute. So in this formula I have x of tau into h of t minus tau. X of t is 1, so no problem in x of t. So x of tau also become 1. H of t is 3 into e power minus 0.5 t. So h of t minus tau will be 3 into e power minus 0.5 into t minus tau. Okay, so here I have 1 into 3 into e power minus 0.5 into t minus tau d tau. Okay, so now I have to integrate this part. Okay, so when you see the integration, okay, here the integration is with respect to tau. So t terms becomes constant. Okay, so how I can write this? 0 to t, 1 second. So I can write 0 to t. Okay, 3 is constant, you can take outside. E power minus 0.5 t is also constant, you can take outside, and the next term how we can split, e power minus into minus will become plus, so it becomes 0.5 tau d tau. Okay. So 3 into e power minus 0.5 t integration 0 to t e power 0.5 tau d tau. And then now I have to integrate this. I will go to the next page. So it becomes 3 into e power minus 0.5 t and limit is 0 to t e power 0.5 tau d tau. Okay, so this is the thing we have previously. So now 3 into e power minus 0.5 t you can keep as it is, integrate this, e power 0.5 tau divide by 0.5. So the limit is 0 to t, and you have 3 by 0.5 is nothing but a 6 e power minus 0.5 t, and when you substitute upper limit it is e power 0.5 t minus e power 0. Okay. So if you want you can leave with this, or if you want you can multiply also. 6 into e power minus 0.5 into e power plus 0.5 t is 1, and then e power 0 is 1 anyway. When you take this to the inside term you can take e power minus 0.5 t like this. Okay. So 6 into 1 minus e power minus 0.5 t, this is the case for y of t, which is convolution of x of t into h of t. The final answer for the case 0 to 2. And the last case we need to discuss. Okay. So the last case we have 2 to infinity. We have 2 to infinity. This is the last case where we have, first as usual we need to draw x of tau. X of tau is 1 for 0 to 2. This is x of tau, and then h of t minus tau you have to draw. H of t minus tau means you will have minus infinity to t. This is the case for h of t minus tau. And then if I take 2 to infinity, let me take t is equal to 3 because the case is 2 to infinity. So I will have minus infinity to 3. Your diagram will be like this. This is for h of t minus tau. Okay. So compare this and this. Okay, compare your x of tau and h of t minus tau. So here you have 0 to 2. So definitely it is coming up to 3. So after 2 only you have to draw your h of t minus tau. So when you overlap you will have your diagram like this. Okay. So this is 3. Actually this is not 3. It is actually t. Okay. So your diagram will be looking like this, and this amplitude will be of 3. This is nothing but x of tau into h of t minus tau. When you see the diagram where your overlap exists, the overlap, this is for x of tau, this is for minus infinity to t is nothing but h of t minus tau. There is a overlap exists for 0 to 2. Both the signal exists only for 0 to 2 range. So y of t is given by, instead of minus infinity to infinity you have 0 to 2. Okay. So already we have done the previous thing. Okay, you can refer that and write what is x of tau. X of tau is 1. What is h of t minus tau? It is 3 into e power minus 0.5 into t minus tau d tau. Okay. So this is what we have discussed in the previous case. Okay. So the same thing you can write, only the limit changes. There the overlap exists for 0 to t, here the overlap exists for 0 to 2. Okay. Now again 3 into e power minus 0.5 t, it is constant, and you have integration 0 to 2 only for e power 0.5 tau d tau. And now integrate it, you will get 3 into e power minus 0.5 t integration 0.5 tau divided by 0.5, and the limit varies from 0 to 2. So 3 by 0.5 is 6 e power minus 0.5 t. Apply your upper limit 0.5 into 2. E power 0 is 1. So you will get 6 e power minus 0.5 t into e power 1 minus 1. Use your calculator, okay, and find out e power 1. Okay, e power 1 value is 2.178, okay, and minus 1. So if you do that, 2.178 minus 1, it will be 1.178. 1.178 into 6 you do, okay, you will get 10.3 e power minus 0.5 t. So this is your final y of t for the case 2 to infinity. So use your calculator and find your e power minus 1 value and minus 1, and then finally multiply that value into 6, you will be getting 10.3 into e power minus 0.5 t. This is the case for 2 to infinity. And finally all the three cases you have to combine and write. So your y of t is given by the convolution x of t star h of t is given by the first case there is no overlap, it is 0 for t less than 0, and the second case it is 6 into 1 minus e power minus 0.5 t for the case 0 to 2, and final answer is 10.3 e power minus 0.5 t for 2 to infinity. Like this you have to combine and write the convolution value for the signal x of t and h of t. Okay. Thank you for watching.